Back in 2017, the month of March was absolutely packed with great games. There were two main ones, and the new Zelda game heavily overshadowed the new Sony franchise Horizon. The idea of a world based thousands of years after humans became extinct was already fascinating, but the main subject of attention in this game is that robot machines have replaced all the large animals and who roam and control the lands. There are still humans in this world, but they are back to living in their primitive ways. This game is one of the most memorable pieces of media I have ever consumed, and this video will take a look at how it compares with other modern games and if it's worth playing right now. When I first stepped into the world of Horizon Zero Dawn, I was immediately connected to the main protagonist Aloy and her story of being an outcast for her whole life. Her guardian Rost has raised her since she can remember, and even if Aloy might not be my favourite video game character ever, she definitely has a decent amount of depth, and the fact that she is a female protagonist already separates this game from 90% of modern games. Aloy had a rough upbringing, spending 18 years only talking to her father figure Rost, a hard soldier with absolutely no sense of humour and being shunned by the whole Nora tribe until the proving. This means that Aloy has a very dry sense of humour with jokes that I'm not even sure are meant to be funny. The graphics are absolutely stunning, and even after 7 years they can be compared to nearly every PS5 game. The hair and clothing physics are just beautiful as they bob up and down with the wind and while you move around the vibrant world. The environments, whether they are ancient ruins or pristine landscapes, all look incredible. I cannot wait to see the difference of quality between this and the sequel, as Forbidden West is definitely one of the best looking games of all time. You know what else looks amazing? Our sponsor. Oh wait, we don't have one. So if you like any of the content put out on this channel, please do me a favor and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Other than the graphics, Zero Dawn has surprisingly deep combat even for a current PlayStation game, with a large focus on using your bow and arrow most of the time. The different weapon customization options are plentiful, and throughout the game's decently long runtime of around 20 hours for just the main quest, the combat barely ever gets boring. The open world here is a lot like Breath of the Wild, where there are many different biomes such as scorching deserts, snowy mountains, lush forests, and expansive grasslands. My favourite area would have to be the snowy tundra that covers half of the map, and the Frozen Wilds DLC improves so much on this, making an even better looking area with more compact and interesting design and layouts. The nature of the game very much pushes you to collect different flowers and objects from your inventory, which you can craft, sell, and consume. The Frozen Wilds expansion adds a large area and an extra 10 hours of main quests, with improvements in nearly everything that players complained about in the main game, such as character interactions, and they even improve the graphics slightly. There's also a challenge difference, but the game isn't overly hard in the first place, so most experienced gamers won't find the game too challenging. Now we talk about the story of Horizon Zero Dawn, which I don't want to spoil, so this section will be brief. Horizon Zero Dawn is set in a post-apocalyptic world where machine animals inhabit the lands. Aloy, as I already explained, is an outcast from birth, and along the way she discovers the secrets of America thousands of years after a global wipeout, and the journey she goes on with all the great characters she meets is very intriguing and overall fun. The most memorable side character in this game is definitely Silence, and his mysterious personality is actually quite intriguing. The voice actor here definitely did a great job bringing him to life, and another great character is Ross, who might be my second favourite character in the game. Most of the side content in this game is at least decent, but the difference between these quests and the main story missions is very noticeable. I highly recommend this incredible game to everyone watching if you have not yet played it, and for more videos like this, subscribe.